Rakekal.se. We're standing here with the little one. Hey, what's up? You're not playing in this tournament. What are you doing here?
I'm supporting my team first of all, and I am commentating. I did the WCC Swedish finals, and I'm kind of hopping in with Total Biscuit from time to time. However, I feel like it, just commentating a little bit.
Being here, seeing all the matches, all the players, do you regret not playing? Or
I mean, I regret not playing, but I cannot play because doctor's orders. I'll be out of the game for quite some time to recover from my hands. But I hate it so much. I want to play so fucking badly. I want to practice 10 hours again a day. Because a lot of people think I'm a player who doesn't practice a lot. But it was always coming down to that. I want to practice as much as I can, but yeah, I cannot.
I've noticed you have these things on both of your hands. I always thought it was one of the hands. What's the syndrome?
It's called carpal tunnel syndrome, and it's a lot of pain in both wrists. Goes up to the neck. It's quite advanced because I was playing with it for 8 months now. Always trying to play it a little bit down, and it was a bit stupid about not going to a doctor early enough and continue to play instead of taking a little bit of a break.
And when coming back, because we know you want to come back, you just said, how do you feel? How do you think you'll reach to the top again?
Oh, it won't be any problem to come back to the top. I think StarCraft 2 is not really that advanced yet, and honestly, people are not working as hard as in StarCraft 1 yet. So I think I can shoot to the top again.
All right, so you've been in Sweden, living in Sweden for a couple months now. What's your impression of Sweden like now? Have anything differed from before?
Well, I still think Sweden is beautiful, but I start to see some flaws in the country, because at first you come to a country and everything is awesome, but now there are little things which bug me, like you don't have bakeries around every corner. In Germany we always have fresh bread everywhere, but other than that, except everything being really expensive, I still love Sweden as much.
Okay. With your syndrome now, what do you do around the house? Because we've talked to Hey Pro and Maro, and they said they would love to have a manager type in the house to have schedules and stuff. Have you done that, or are you trying to find that? Or
well, I am giving a little bit of direction, but I'm more or less doing my own thing right now, trying to recover as much as possible. So I'm not working that much. Try to stay away from the PC, go out of the house, and yeah, do the best things I can do for my body.
Is there any way that you practice without using your hands, basically?
Well, I can think about it and watch replays, watch a lot of GSL, so I'm still thinking a lot about it, but I cannot obviously control my keyboard or my mouse with my mind, so yeah, it kind of sucks.
And going back to the house, is your aim, we talked to other players and they said there's a big difference between this pro gaming house and a gaming house in Korea. Is your aim to become like Korea, or is that far in the future? Or?
I'd like it to be a lot more like in Korea actually, because having a dynamic schedule, I can see some flaws in it. Too much freedom leads to laziness sometimes, so having a stricter regime would definitely help out.
Everyone always compare Korea and say Korean are better, but what do you think is less better with the Koreans? Where this pro gaming house is better?
Well, everybody knows their own strength, so people can, for example, some people know they can't just play at 10 AM because they're never going to be good at practicing at that time. So because we don't have a strict manager, somebody can decide it on his own, which is a strength but also weakness of the house.
Okay, so this tournament, who do you think will win?
Huck looks very strong. He went 5-0 in his group, and obviously I'm a huge Huck fanboy as he's my teammate and a good friend of mine. I think he can take it. Huck versus Bomber could be a final, and Red has chances as well, so it's looking good for TL, I think.
We actually asked Thorstein if he divides the gamers into Koreans and non-Koreans, because some of the players do and say Koreans are in their rank of their own. Do you divide and say Koreans are way better, or?
Yeah, definitely, because Koreans just work harder. They have a strict regime. They have a manager who tells them what to do. But in Europe, everybody is just doing their own thing more or less, and Koreans are just being way more efficient.
Right. So, any last words?
Yeah, sure. Big shout out to Team Liquid as always, and thanks to the Little App Factory, great sponsor. Even though I can't play, I try my best.
All right, thanks, and I hope you recover.
Yeah, so do I.